Hey all, Mr. Sunglasses here, and I've got my glasses, NES controller, and NES game over there in the corner. Obviously, it's time for a little bit more NES action.
Back at it again with the white guns.
This time the game is Alfred Chicken. It was released in Europe in like '93, like the Game Boy, the Amiga, and the NES. Then there was a sequel called Alfred Super Chicken, and strangely enough, the Super Chicken one came out in the US at the same time as the NES one. Now this is 1994, so the NES is, its death gasps here in the US. There's very few games coming out for it. The Super Nintendo one is significantly better. I mean, it's the Super Nintendo one. The NES one is basically in the US just a port of the Game Boy one with like color painted on it. It's okay. It's kind of just, your basic platformer. A little bit weird. Let's check this bad boy out. Chicken. Yeah, as you can see, the chicken looks kind of horrible, but this is, it's literally, if you're playing this on Game Boy, you'd pretty much see the same graphics just without the color. You can't jump directly on the enemies, you have to do that nosedive at them. Which in and of itself is kind of annoying. He's got the regular jump, and if you hold the jump, he will, oops. Oof. Yeah, one hit death. Come back out of a purple egg, which you expect from this weird space-looking chicken here. Well, I'm in. Apparently some cheese. The star blocks get activated by pecking the star button here. Boom. The whole scene is just weird. This don't look like any other chicken I've ever seen, but chickens I've seen also don't jump around and peck mechanical mice inside cheese, so what you do? The music's pretty bad too. I'm not sure that the music was actually even really changed from the Game Boy version. And then we got the star blocks to make our way up higher. Not quite sure where the watering hand is, but let's get it. Oh. Diamond bonus thing. Lucy, chicken in the sky with diamonds. And another thing that this game is not, also very indicative of what I always complain about with these later NES games is that the color palette is always a red or brown, and I know they had limits on their color choices, but this is kind of blah and ridiculous. There were way more colorful games earlier on. So yeah, the object of the game is to collect all the balloons in each level. Or at least a predetermined amount of them else. Then you go into a bonus stage where you collect presents. And this flower will tell you how wonderful you've done. Thanks. Thank you. I found the watering can, which flower I like, so I get a 1-up, and then it spits on me. Well, it spits into the exit, and I get zapped. Welcome to stage 2 of 5. Give me some GMs. Oops. That went well, didn't it, folks? You go open the doors, or you do nothing? Or maybe you change where I go. Now I have a feather. Oh, it's a stupid feather. Super feather. It keeps me safe when nothing else will. Rock and roll top. Floppy disks. Okay, so I wake up the bomb and it makes the door change. Oh, a secret. Door A, B, or C. This appears to have taken me to the place I've been before. Well, that's okay, right? I saved something and I give me a 1 out, okay. Need that. Okay, I got the star doors. It looks like I don't want to mess with it. Snail cannon? Boom. Anyhow. So, that's Alfred Chicken. It's an okay platformer. Even for the NES standards, the graphics are kind of subpar. I don't like the color palette with the oranges and reds. The ABC block area was a little more colorful, but it was still... It was the wrong colors even then. It just was too... Give it a C for chicken. So, till next time, I'm Mr. Sunglasses. You should be playing NES games and checking out more NES action.